Hey there, it's Lisa, your occupational therapist. Today I am back with my favorite stretches for wrist pain and mobility. So I'm bringing to you today 8 of my favorite stretches. Whether you're stiff or painful or just need to improve your range of motion, these are my favorite go-to stretches. Okay, so I'll do them along with you. And the first one is making an O position, like you're going to say okay with your hands. Your wrists are neutral. And we're going to start in front of you. I like to rest my elbows on my chair and bring my wrist up together. Okay, so we'll do about 10 of those. Now nice loose, nothing tight or tense. And you're just bringing your wrist up as high as you can and then bringing it back to a neutral position. Okay, loosening up those wrists nice and easy. Fingers in a comfortable position. Good, a couple more here. Excellent. I'm not a good multitasker, so I tend not to count. I just rest when I'm tired. Awesome. Okay, go ahead, shake that out if you need to. The next one is just keeping a nice neutral wrist, so not a lot of movement, and then opening up your fingers. So do this however you're comfortable. You can do it straight out in front of you or up like this, and it's just opening and close. So opening, almost extending, exaggerating that finger extension, and then closing and making a nice tight fist, okay? So do what's comfortable for you. Big open, big close. Good, you can count it out. Counting out loud, then we know that you're breathing, right? Do what's comfortable, all the way open, all the way closed. You don't have to go as fast as I do. Nice, slow, comfortable pace, all the way open, all the way closed. Good. Exaggerating that big open, and if it's confusing to do 2 hands at once, you can do 1 hand, push pause, come back. Excellent. That felt like 10. Okay, the next one I like to do is arms out in front, so elbows extended, and fingers comfortable, wrist up and wrist down. Okay, so wrist up, wrist down. I'll do it from the side, wrist up, wrist down. I have a lot of range of motion in my wrists. I do a lot of yoga. I stretch a lot. You might not have as much range of motion, and that's okay. You want to do what you can. Find a nice comfortable pace. Go up as high as you can, push it back. Relax it down, push down as low as you can. Okay, up and down. Loosening up the wrist. Again, you can do a loose fist or your fingers extended, whatever feels comfortable for you. Up and down. Good, that felt like 10. Okay, next one, you can stay in this comfortable position, loose fist again, and we're gonna do circles, okay? We're gonna do about 10 in one direction, and then switch 10 in the opposite direction. Again, if it feels weird to do both hands together, then you can do 1 hand and then switch to the other side. So again, these are great exercises if you've had a wrist injury, if you've had some tendonitis, some carpal tunnel, repetitive stress, recovering from an injury, or just preventing, and you want to get your range of motion. Okay, so now I've switched directions. I'm going the opposite way. Good. Sometimes you might kind of cramp up, tighten. Feel free to stretch out and just join us when you're ready, and always push pause if I'm going a little too fast. Okay? Excellent. Shake it out. So that was wrist circles. The next is a 3-part series that I like to give my patients. It's a prayer series, okay? And I just say that because the hands are together in a prayer position. So I'm trying to get my palms to touch. That's my end goal here. Now, if you're tight, you might feel like you're out here a little bit, and that's okay. You have to start somewhere. So holding this, or you can also extend your arm out and push your fingers back. So whatever feels comfortable for you. And here in this position, you want to make sure that your shoulders are down and relaxed, not up by your ears. And that's common if you're tight. So kind of just settle in. Our goal here is about 1 minute. And if you can't do 1 minute, do what you can. Okay? So here, and you're breathing through that. And you're trying to push your palms together. If you need a deeper stretch, you can weight bear, you can push in, and if not, you just want to hold that position. Okay, so that felt like about a minute, and if not, you feel free to hold it longer. From here, I like to add in, so you get a shoulder stretch and it goes deeper into the wrist. So you're holding that prayer position, and then you're coming on over to the left, pause, middle, right, pause. Okay, and back to center. And I usually like to do this for either about a minute or 10 repetitions, okay? And the key here is slow and controlled. You don't want to race through it because you won't get the benefit. Okay, so always back to middle, check your posture, abs are in, and pushing back. Now, when you're pushing out to the side, you're definitely going to feel a deeper stretch in through the bottom of your wrist, and that's what you should be feeling. Okay? Breathing, slowly going through those exercises. Wonderful, and this feels just really good. Again, upright posture. My hips are at 90 degrees, my knees are at 90 degrees, I'm sitting upright, and my abs are in. So everything is engaged even though I'm just working my wrists. Okay, now from here, if you need a break, go ahead, take a break. Otherwise, I like to add in prayer extension, okay? So my elbow's staying up, but I'm using this arm to push into my wrist to get a deeper stretch in through the bottom. Now, you won't get as deep of a stretch if you drop that elbow. So we're going to keep it up nice and high and push back. Okay, move through, middle, pause, other side, and I push back. My elbow's up, this elbow is up, but my shoulders are not in my ears. I'm relaxed. Okay, let's do that again. Push to the side, I push my wrist back. Breathe, pause in the middle, other side. Big deep stretch. That feels really good. Great for the shoulders, actually good for the neck, spine, posture muscles too. Very good. Side to side, prayer with a little extra stretch. If you're not here yet, that's okay. You just want to stay here in regular prayer position. Meet yourself where you're at. And these are just variations of this exercise if you're ready to go a little bit deeper. Okay? So either 10 repetitions or 1 minute, whatever comes first, or whatever you can do. Excellent. So now in this prayer position, I'm going to add on an extra variation to get the triceps involved too. So I'm going to inhale up, I'm going to exhale down, so my elbows are bending behind my head. I'm going to extend back up and come back to my starting point. Okay, let's do that again together. So up and back, up and center. Inhale up, hold, exhale down, inhale up, exhale center. I love this one. Good, do as many as you can. Now here you want to make sure that your head and neck are in neutral. You're not forward to get your arms behind your head. That's not promoting good posture, so I stay in alignment and I come back to center. You might feel like if you haven't worked your shoulders, you're feeling this stretch as well. Okay, so take a break whenever you need to. And my palms are staying together back here, neutral position. Excellent. We'll do one more. Very good. Feels good. Okay, moving right into the next stretch, which is my arms are out by my side. Let's see. You see me there? And my wrists are up. And I'm not forward here like a Y. I'm like a T. Okay, so my chest is out, my abs are in, my shoulder blades are back and set, and my wrists are up as high as they can go. So I really feel a deep stretch in through my forearms, my wrists, my elbows, and my shoulders are working. And I'm going to connect my breathing, and I'm going to hold my wrists up as high as I can. Now it's amazing because your arms will start to get tired in this position. So again, our goal is for 1 minute, but do what you can. Okay, always feel free to pause if you need to, shake it out, relax your palms, bend your elbows, whatever you need to. But ideally, again, shoulders are set, arms are back, elbows are extended, and wrists are up as high as you can with your fingers in an extended position too. It feels really good. Okay, so hold that for about a minute. Pause if you need to. We're going to come out. I'm going to show you my last stretch in this series of 8. So I'm going to shake it out because I feel it. Now we're going to come out to the side. Elbows are straight again. This time my palms are facing up, and I'm going to make a fist. I'm going to bend my elbows. I'm going to extend back to start. And I'm going to open my fingers and bend my wrist down. So it's a 4-part exercise, okay? So again, I'm going to 1, make a fist. 2, bend my elbows like I'm making muscles. 3, extend back out. And 4, open my fingers and bend my wrist down. Okay, 4 parts. I'm going to do it with you. We'll count through it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. 1, 2, 3. These are tendon glides. You're working all the muscles of your arms. You're extending, lengthening, and then curling, bending. Good. Again, head and neck are in neutral position. My abs are in. I'm working there too. I'm really starting to feel it in my shoulders, and my fingers are lengthened, and my tendons are shortening and then growing, okay? Awesome. I don't know how many we've done, but it feels like we're getting close to 10. My arms are definitely feeling it. My wrists are much looser than when we started, and my fingers have been mobilized, and they're feeling loose and like I'm ready to take on my work day. Let's do one more together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Excellent. Shake everything out. Thank your body for what it did to you today. I hope that you recognize the change and that you feel a little looser or less pain. Feel free to come back to these exercises anytime. Thanks for joining me.